Our presentation is going to be on the digestive system. My name is Erica Vargas.
And my name is Connor Camp.
What is it? It's a series of organs to digest and process food, breaks food down to a molecular level, excretes waste products, and starts with the mouth and ends with the anus. To help give you guys a better understanding and a better visual of the digestive system, we have a life-size model of the digestive system, which begins with the mouth. The teeth begin food processing by grinding the food, while enzymes in the saliva begin the chemical breakdown.
And then from the mouth, we work our way to the esophagus, which is the light blue picture on the screen. The esophagus is responsible just for a passageway for the food to go through to enter the stomach. And then the red organ that we have right there is the liver. The liver is responsible for creating bile. And then next we're going to talk about the dark blue organ, which is the gallbladder. And the gallbladder simply stores the bile that the liver creates. And then the yellow organ there is the stomach. The stomach is where the food is mixed together into what is known as chyme, and that's because hydrochloric acid and pepsin are mixed together. And then the teal color there is the pancreas. The pancreas adds chemicals to the chyme. And then from there, the red tube is the small intestine, which is responsible for breaking down the chyme with the chemical substances. And then next, the purple tube is the large intestine, which is responsible for absorption of all the nutrients, and the only thing left over is the waste products. And then the last 4 to 6 inches are the rectum and the anus, which is where defecation occurs, and that's where waste exits the body.
In case you missed any of that, we have it listed here for you to refer back to. Here's the food breakdown. Saliva begins food processing. Stomach acids and enzymes digest proteins. Enzymes from pancreas, bile from liver begin work in small intestine. Large intestine processes waste for excretion, and small and large intestine work with peristalsis.
So as we said earlier, the small and large intestines works with peristalsis, and we just wanted to let you know what that was. Peristalsis are a series of muscle contractions that occur in your digestive tract. Peristalsis is also seen in some organs that connect the kidneys to the bladder. Peristalsis moves food through the digestive system, and you can see in the picture here the individual muscle contractions move the food down the tract itself.
Obesity, something that can seriously affect the digestive system. It is defined as having too much body fat. Obesity is affected by lack of diet and poor exercise. Consequences of obesity on the digestive system include abdominal pains, gastroesophageal reflux disease, and constipation.
The next topic that we're going to be talking about, which is one of the diseases that we stated earlier, is GERD. GERD is an acronym for gastroesophageal reflux disease. GERD is a chronic digestive disease that occurs when stomach acid or bile flows back into your food pipe, which is your esophagus. The backwash of acid irritates the lining of your esophagus and causes the signs and symptoms of GERD. The signs and symptoms can include acid reflux and heartburn, which makes it very uncomfortable for the patient.
Constipation. It refers to bowel movements that are infrequent or hard to pass. Constipation is a common cause of painful defecation. It's also a disease with many causes. These causes are of two types. It can be obstructed defecation or colonic slow transit. Wah.
Next, we're going to talk about how exercise affects some of the diseases that we referred to earlier. Exercise and healthy dieting provide the best health, can reduce obesity, and it can control non-communicable diseases. Exercise increases intestinal gas clearances, and physical activity can help prevent obesity, which then in turn can prevent digestive system diseases. The first case study that we have is about intestinal gas clearance. The purpose of the study was to examine the benefits of exercise on abdominal bloating. Each patient in this study had 120 minutes devoted to them. It happened in 15-minute intervals of exercise, and measurements were taken between each interval. The results for all of the patients were that physical activity increased gas clearance and then in turn reduced bloating in the abdomen.
In the second case study, exercise and obesity were the main components. There were 43 studies which assessed over 3,400 participants. Adults examined after controlled trials of activity. The results showed exercise as a way to lose weight and more weight loss when the diet was maintained. High-intensity exercise increased the weight loss. And lastly, here are all of our citations.
Thanks for watching.